the male lead, after the death of his father, like, yes, he used to be a wolf cub, but now he's a full-on wolf beast. He is literally devouring the main character at every chance he gets. He also has everyone impressed by his dominance, just his aura. He can do that with just his aura. And when he gets the main character in the bedroom, like outside of the bedroom, the main character's the boss. He has people bowing to him, he has people kneeling to him, and he's looking at them through his fan, looking down at them. But the moment he gets the main character in the bedroom, he is devouring the main character. He's dominating the main character. The main character can't even beg and plead. The main character can't even get a gasp of air. That is how much dominating he has gotten in the series after the death of his father. Like, I was gasping, I was clutching my pearls. I was like, like, I was shocked. Like, this man has become a beast. So the main character, Student, he didn't want power anymore. That was until Gentle Jade coerced him and convinced him to do that, and so he worked to get back his positions with the main character and got himself the leading position of the main character's personal guard, because he knows, and so does Gentle Jade know, that he is needed to keep the main character's personal guard in line. They used to be like that before they had left the capital. They had kept each other both in line, kept each other counterbalancing, and he knows to keep this dude in their forces and keep him on their side, he needs to be there to keep him in balance. Anna Babu and Ripples of Fragrance, they go to the capital. Ripple of Fragrance is going to visit her aunt because, again, her aunt is the Empress Strongground, and Sound of Bamboo is going to collect fundings for the war effort that she wants to do against the Yemeni. Just like we known, the Empress Strongground refuses to give Sound of Bamboo the funding she needs because, again, all the pointers I had pointed out earlier. And she also refuses to give Sound and Bamboo the title she deserves and tries to hand over a marriage certificate to Sound Bamboo, basically hand her a marital partner to keep her in line. And she is not having this. And also, let's just say, Ripples of Fragrance had basically gave Sound and Bamboo advice and pointers about the meeting, basically what is happening, that Sound of Bamboo hasn't seen, and while being in the meeting, she realizes the pointers that Ripples of Fragrance had gave her, and she realizes how this meeting's going, and that there's not actually any fundings. Even the Great 8 families don't have the fundings to do this because, again, all of the fundings have been squandered away. And so when she leaves the meeting, she runs into the main antagonist of the series, and she basically tells him all that's going on at the battlefields. Like, if no one helps them fight against the Emini, give them fundings for the Eminis, the moment the Melly's family goes down, if they falter and fail and lose the battle, the Emini will have a bloodbath. They will take them all out. She is literally warning him a possibility is gonna happen if she doesn't get her fundings. She will not be able to protect them. She needs it. And not like, girls, they're all baddies. Like, the women in this is baddies. Like, I am always enjoying every moment with them. We also talk about the fact that the male lead, the main character, Student, and Sound and Bamboo, they're all into the same type of person, a cat or fox-like person. Like, Ripples of Fragrance and the main character, they're foxes, while the Gentle Jade is a cat. But yet, they are literally into the same type of person. They are. Well, putting all the pieces together, the main character in Gentle Jade realizes where all of the like food resources had disappeared to. Like, the vaults of the Great 8 families is empty. You know, their food vaults are empty because it didn't end up in the hands of that rich little kid, you know, the one who's caused a lot of issues and strikes because he likes to keep his buckets full because he's a greedy little dude. Yeah, he's the one who took it and he stole it for profit, or at least a good portion of it or a small portion of it. But yes, he is still being a no good person. Like, he is just greedy and awful. The main character, he sent someone to the capital to basically fish out some greedy dudes. Fish them out and catch them and use them later down the line. Because they need to basically fish out everyone who's doing extortion, bribing, and just put them in where they need to be. Though I'm not sure what he's planning to do them. Either he's planning to basically get rid of them or use them to find information that they need. I'm not sure which one it is. We see the Empress Dragron and her niece, the Ripples of Fragrance. They have a conversation about both the main character and the Crown Princess, and this is when Ripples of Fragrance realizes how much her aunt has against the Crown Princess, how she's refusing to work with the Crown Princess and refusing to work with the main character. Like, she doesn't want anything to do with either one of them, and she's wanting to get rid of both of them, or specifically just the Crown Princess. I'm not sure, but she at least doesn't want to work with either one of them.